Right guys, I'm excited to share a new opportunity with you called Infinity Pi. Now what's different and unique about this project is, it is like many altcoins that we've seen in the space that have just driven up insane momentum and traction. And of course, the value of those currencies have grown exponentially. Now, unfortunately, you get to hear about them way down the line when they've already, the train's already left the station, right? You've missed out on the insane growth potential. You've missed out on the earnings that you could have been banking along that journey. Now, Infinity Pi is something that only just went public. Now, it started off in, if you want to call it a pre-launch stage, at 0.001 USDT. And today, at the time of shooting this video, it is sitting at $4.50. So massive potential of growth, proven growth already at this stage. And I believe that this is going to be a highly scalable project. But that being said, I do want to remind you that crypto does carry risk, whether it's a passive platform or whether it's a new coin that we're speculating on. There are no guarantees of the earnings whatsoever. If you decide to deposit into this project, it's really important that you do so only with funds that you can afford to lose. Now that we've got that out the way, let me share Infinity Pi, the quantum mining technology behind this project, and how you can start accumulating this coin whilst it's at a low value right now. And I do consider it to be a low value even now because this only launched, I believe, 2 weeks ago. At this stage, you can start accumulating this coin, the rewards. And of course, if the value increases, then you're going to be banking that USD value, the additional value that has grown simply by holding on these coins. So how do you get to accumulate these coins, right? How does this whole process start? Let me share more with you. So firstly, this is on the blockchain. It is on BSC network, so it's fully transparent. And we actually mine this coin by purchasing a virtual miner, which starts from $500 and runs all the way up to $5,000. Now remember guys, this is your opportunity to harvest a coin that is growing exponentially in value. I'm going to be sharing more about this project. You're going to get to see the graphs, you're going to get to see the movement of this coin, and hopefully that should provide you with future potential, right? If we extrapolate based on previous trends and actual price action, this may show us what can be achieved in the near future. Again, no guarantees. We are speculating as we speculate with Bitcoin, Ethereum, or anything else in the crypto space right now that is popular. We speculate on price, always. This is a supply and demand market, but I'm going to show you how the engineering and mechanics behind this allow you potentially, again, as members, to win big time. So it is an ecosystem where you are essentially harvesting a coin. It is a Web3 company, again, fully decentralized. It is a smart contract, sits on the BSC network, and I'm going to show you how to harvest this coin. It is decentralized. It has platform data interoperability, AI intelligence, and it is autonomous. Now, to sell this coin, you would use the decentralized exchange of PancakeSwap. More on that later. Again, you can swap the token out on PancakeSwap, sell the token. In fact, that is the only means in which you can sell this token. You can't run through a centralized exchange because it runs in a decentralized ecosystem. So you'll notice with this as well, 100% of all deposits go to PancakeSwap, right? So the liquidity is locked up here. And again, that is important because we don't want to be part of a coin that just pumps then dumps, right? We want to be part of a coin that has that organic yet quite aggressive growth behind it, which really excites the community. And of course, that does mean when there's movement that we are banking bigger profits in USD value. So the transactions are each all bound to the contract and cannot be tampered with. The claims are 100% tied to the pancake swap and cannot be interfered with. There is a contractual mechanism that never goes away. So another very important point of why I got involved in this particular project is because, from my understanding, is that the admin keys to this smart contract were actually burned. They were renounced. And if you know about smart contracts, you'll know exactly what that means. It means that nobody can interfere. Nobody can decide to change any of the mechanics at any given time. It is set to do exactly what it was programmed and engineered to do. Now, again, we will have to see with time what this brings, but I can already tell you, with a starting point of 0.001 USDT to now where it's sitting at $4.50, this is going to the moon. How high and how big will it go, and will it sustain? Who knows? We'll have to see with time. As we know with many cryptos in the industry, they fluctuate, they move up and down, but this is definitely very interesting to say the least, especially if you want to get involved in something right from the get-go. You want to bank on that appreciation in value. This could be for you. Now, it works with a decentralized wallet, so you're going to need like MetaMask or Trust Wallet. It is a decentralized smart contract. PancakeSwap is where we are able to sell the coins. You do not want to buy the coins directly via PancakeSwap. There is only one location where you can actually physically mine the coins, and that is via the Infinity Pi official website. We are buying virtual miners which actually mine the coin. And again, that's really important, because you don't want a big whale to come along, purchase a load of the coins at a low rate on PancakeSwap as an exchange, and then dump the coins on everybody. No. This was engineered in such a way where only virtual miners can harvest and mine the coin, right? That is really important. It means that nobody can game the system in any way. Okay, so as I mentioned before, it's completely transparent. It is on the blockchain. Again, I'll share movement of the coin with you on this particular exchange, which views various blockchains. You can check out the price of Infinity Pi. We will get onto this also. Okay, so let's break down the risk check here, or the scale of risk. So the contract in itself can't be modified. It can't be blacklisted. It doesn't look like a honeypot from what has been viewed and audited so far in this project. And there has been a renouncement of the keys as mentioned. That again is very important. So whoever owned the project itself, which we'll go into as well in due course, they cannot just come into the project and then tamper, right? So there's no backdoors, no weird stuff going on like that. So no shenanigans, no funny business. This is a contract that everybody's really getting behind now, because the keys have been burned. The ownership has been, renounced. That is key really to get behind projects like this. It doesn't mean it's free of risk. Anything can happen in the markets, as we know with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. They move up in value. They can halve in value next week. We don't know, right? So always we want to err on the side of caution, but I believe that there is a window of opportunity here, especially if you get in now at this stage where the coin value is low, in my personal opinion. And I say low because when it finally did launch, it launched at $1. So it's already gone up almost 5-fold since launch, right? It's at $4.50 at the time of shooting this video. It's literally chasing down $5 now, which I'm sure is going to happen in the next couple of days. So we shall see, and I'll continue to provide you with updates about that. But I really want to impress this upon you. You don't really want to wait around for it to move from $4.50 to $5. You want to accumulate the coin whilst it is growing in value, not when the value grows and then you jump in, right? You want to catch it from the bottom and ride the wave up to the top. So again, a detailed report to prove the contract's fairness, transparency, and security with this project. Now, we are buying quantum miner packages. They are essentially virtual packages that we're buying. They start from $500, as you can see, paid in USDT. And the mining machines, you can only buy one per wallet address. Okay, I'll repeat that again. You can only buy one mining machine that is attached to one wallet address on MetaMask. Of course, you can create additional wallet addresses and you can purchase additional mining machines if you wish to. In fact, that's the strategy I'm going to be using. But in isolation, one mining machine can be attached to one wallet address in your MetaMask wallet or your Trust wallet or whichever Web3 wallet you might be using. Now, here is the really powerful part. Based on your purchase, you will continue to earn off it until you hit 3.6x whatever your mining machine value was. So let's say, by example, you decided to deposit at $500. That particular position will continue to pay you in Infinity Pi coins at 3.6x the value of that machine. So if you bought at $500, you'll continue to receive rewards until you reach $1,800, right? Now, let's make an assumption here. Let's assume that you are harvesting these coins, you're generating that passive daily income of 0.7%. That staggers all the way up to 1% depending on which package you choose. And let's say you start to accumulate these Infinity Pi tokens. Let's assume that you have not sold any along, let's say, a 20 or 30-day journey. The value of that token is continuing to climb. So not only will you receive 3.6x the value of your machine, but because you have continued to accumulate the value, the appreciation in value of the coin, you will actually end up with a much larger amount, potentially, than just $1,800 or $3,800, or if my maths doesn't let me down, let's see, $7,200 at the $2,000 level, or $18,000 if you decide to purchase the mining machine at $5,000. It will continue to monetize for you until you reach 3.6x the value of that mining machine, i.e. $18,000. That's assuming that the price of the coin is not going to grow in value. If it grows in value continuously, providing that you haven't sold any along your journey, or at least if you delay when you sell, then you're going to be banking a lot more than just 3.6x the dollar value of your mining machine purchase. Do you see how powerful this is? This is a way for you to grow your crypto, but also bank additional rewards as the value of the token that you're accumulating and harvesting is growing in value. That's what I really want to impress upon you here. It's not just that we're purchasing a $500 machine and accumulating a stable coin and just receiving 1,800 out at the other end. No, this is a coin where you can accumulate 3.6x along your journey at 0.7% per day, and the coin is growing in value. Really powerful, right? At the point of 3.6x, when it has reached that level, it will stop production. At that point, you need to purchase a new mining machine. So again, very powerful, because it means that all users who are generating these passive rewards have to buy back in to the mining machine. Again, it means nobody can game the system. It means that everybody has to move in the same direction. Nobody can just buy a vast quantity of these tokens and then just dump them everywhere. It can't happen, because the token source starts with the mining machine. So really powerful stuff, guys, and that's the reason why I got behind this project. So again, there's some examples here. User has 5,000 U quantum miners, or $5,000. The user produces 50 U worth of Infinity tokens per day. They can only be obtained through the miner and cannot be purchased directly on the exchange. The miner can only sell the Infinity Pi tokens, and you would do that directly with PancakeSwap in the back office. And of course, I'll share more about the back office with you right now as an introduction to this technology and the coin, and for you to get your foot in the door swiftly. There are additional rewards that you can receive as you share out with others, and you do not need to share out with others under any circumstances if you don't wish to, though in doing so, you can accumulate more of Infinity Pi coins. Again, I think that's key. And there's not like an endless pit of coins here. We are dealing with a max supply of coins. And of course, there are burn mechanisms as well that take place in the background to, so that this is just not an endless supply of coins. We want to restrict supply, which is key, because it means then that the value will hike up. That benefits everybody in the ecosystem. So there are referral rewards that you could take advantage of. And again, the referral rewards only allow you to generate more in Infinity Pi to reach the 3.6x level of the mining machine that you've purchased. Okay, you can break this all down. Also, if you want to gain access to this PDF, reach out to me on Telegram. My details are below in the description. Just reach out to me and I'll pass this over to you if you want to check this out. And again, some examples are broken down here. You directly push A being somebody you've referred to buy a 5,000 quantum miner. A gets 50U, you get 50U. So there's a match here also. Again, a way for you just to accumulate more of the tokens that are growing in value. I really want to impress that upon you, because you are very lucky watching this presentation at this stage right now, where the coin is still in its infancy. It is growing exponentially, but it is still at a point now where you can ride that wave, harvest those profits, and of course, bank that appreciation in value. And again, when you share with others, you can stagger up the rewards and rankings. Currently, I'm a V1, just getting started here, but we're going to gain more traction as others see the value here in this particular token. Again, I'm not going to go too in depth in this plan. You can go through this in your own time. I don't want this video to drag. Right now, I just want to share the concept with you and impress upon you that you really need to take part in this if you are seeking something new, something that's growing, something whereby all the members can actually liquidate the assets at any given time. There are no restrictions whatsoever. Okay, this is what I talked about earlier on. There is a match on your team. As you bring on a team and you refer others, you will receive a proportion of team's earnings. So very powerful and scalable opportunity that we have here with Infinity Pi. Okay, there is a breakdown of the distribution of the fees and how they are split. They're split, of course, with the tech team behind this, the partners. Fees are also distributed around this ecosystem. There are fees when it comes to slippage on PancakeSwap. 5% claim fees. Again, you can get yourself in a position where you can also receive a proportion of the claim fee. I'm lucky enough to be in that position now because I took advantage of this opportunity right before it actually came to public, like it is right now, which is why you're viewing this presentation. I was shared this prior to it going public, and as I've just continued to watch this coin grow in value, it would simply be a disservice to me if I did not share this out with others. So you've got a real window of opportunity here to take advantage of this coin. Again, it breaks down how they burn the coins, how the value will continue to go up. Like I said, it is not an endless supply of tokens. I will get to that point in just a second. So there is a destruction of 5% of Infinity tokens as tokens are being sold, which is fundamental. Whenever we've had burn mechanisms in coins, that really is what hikes the value up with a restriction in supply. This is, standard economies of scale, right? You've got to know how this works to understand and appreciate the dynamics of the model here, which is why this is really generating some significant profits for members. I'm talking thousands, even tens of thousands a day in profits already at this stage in the coin's existence and cycle. Okay, so there's no fear of any artificial manipulation, as it's fully decentralized as well. As mentioned, there's a total supply of 70 million coins. That's the figure I was looking for. 70 million coins. It runs on BSC chain. It's specifically engineered for the community, and you can see how it's all broken down here in terms of how the splits of those coins take place. Again, in a very controlled manner. You can learn more about the miners. Again, Quantum Miner is used 100% to buy the tokens on PancakeSwap and push up the token's price. Now, it's really important. I want to say this again for the record. Do not go to PancakeSwap directly and purchase the tokens. There is 100% tax behind that purchase. You would be crazy to do that. The only way, the source to purchase Infinity Pi tokens is by purchasing a virtual mining machine. That's where the mechanics are. That's how you generate 3.6x whatever machine you purchased, right? And once you reach that 3.6x, because you are heavily into profit, you then repurchase a new package again and just continue to rinse and repeat. And when the value is going up, like I said, I'm sure I hit that point home, is you are banking on the additional value, the USD value of the token as well. This is what they like to call the infinity loop or the infinite loop. Again, because the mining pool releases between 0.7% to 1% daily, depending on which mining package you use. The tokens that you secure from the mining, as I mentioned, can be sold on PancakeSwap. There's a direct function from the back office of Infinity Pi that syncs up directly to PancakeSwap, and in a couple of clicks, you can liquidate your coins that you've accumulated so far. This is key, guys. You don't want to have any restrictions on liquidating any assets. Now, some pretty bold statements here. By the end of the year, they are quoting a likely 100x in value. Well, I'll tell you right now, they've already smashed 100x in value. As I said, it started off at 0.001 USDT in terms of dollar value. So let's say it's at $4.50 at the time of shooting this video. It's actually done 4,500x what the value of the coin was in pre-launch, right? When this was just getting started, many people didn't know about it. A close contact shared this with me. I had to take a look. I knew very little about the project then, but I took a leap of faith, took my position, and I think it was only last week, because it's only been live now, public at the time of shooting this video, for 2 weeks. I took a look at this last week, and I was blown away with where the coin was, right? Currently sitting at $4.50, as I mentioned today. Now they're anticipating that by 2024, in the second quarter, that this will see a 1000x. The price is expected to be priced at 1 USDT per piece. Well, again, they've completely surpassed that figure, because I've said it's sitting at $4.50 today, and I'll share more updates with you about that, where I can break down where it started and where it is right now. And they're expecting to see $10 per unit by the fourth quarter of 2024. Well, again, I think this is going to happen far sooner. It could potentially happen in 2023 before the end of the year. Where is it going to be by the fourth quarter in 2024 is beyond me, or even the first quarter by that matter. I have no idea where this could be. This could be $50. It could even be $100. Seriously. So massive potential ahead. We will have to wait and see. So here's a quick conclusion. You can purchase any quantum miner from 500 bucks, 500 USDT as mentioned. Any of the quantum miners activated stop at production of 3.6x earnings. You can buy a quantum miner in USDT. And again, we interact directly with PancakeSwap using the exchange. We can liquidate the tokens at any given time. At the real time of price of Infinity tokens on PancakeSwap exchange, rewarding contract players with the equivalent value of Infinity Pi tokens. Again, this is 7 days a week of mining, non-stop, all the way up to 1% a day. And we're talking 360% gains here, or 3.6x gains, not including the value of the token that is appreciating in value right now. So really pay attention to this video, this slide. The value right now is increasing. So what I would suggest, even before we finish this presentation, click the link directly beneath this video, register your position today. You'll be clicking on my invite link into Infinity Pi. You'll need some gas just to bind to my account. It costs a couple of pence, a couple of cents, right? It costs very little. And then when you're ready, purchase your mining package for 500 USDT minimum. And of course, if you are more bullish on the project, then of course take the appropriate position that suits you, depending on what type of rewards you want to receive in the project. But either way, you earn 3.6x or 360% of any of the mining packages that you purchase, which, you know, is huge, huge. Again, highlights, open and transparent, sustainable. There is massive demand as mentioned because of the mechanics behind this. It can only be purchased through virtual miners. Nobody can dump on the project by taking a whale position out on an exchange. It's not available on any SEXs or CEXs out there, centralized exchanges. This is only available on a DEX, which is PancakeSwap. That's where, this is where the liquidations can take place. Do not buy on PancakeSwap directly. The source of mining, the source of the coin itself is via the virtual mining machines on Infinity Pi. Okay, so it's transparent. You can check this out here. As mentioned, I talked about some of these mechanics before, how the pools, the tokens, how they're burned, what is distributed to PancakeSwap, the liquidity that is locked into the project, how the value is going to increase with, again, this illustration here. I don't want to bombard you with all these figures, but you can break this down in your own time. You can see where the initial token was and how we've given some comparisons to other projects, Bitcoin, Ethereum, EOS, Tron, Neo. We know how they all went. And again, the altcoin market, even for some of the meme coins, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, some of the Pepe coins as well. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to do exactly what they did. Who knows? It may even surpass what those projects did. The point is, you've got a window of opportunity and you can get in now by taking a relatively small position that starts from just $500. So hardly breaking the bank. And, you know, if this coin value does 100x, 500x, 1000x, 5000x, maybe even 10,000x. Let's even say that the token value can grow 100,000 times, where the price at that point is estimated to be $270 from when it started at just 0.001 USDT. Let's say it even gets to 1 million times. That's approximately $1,000 per coin. So you are not late to the party at all, but the longer that you leave this, then yeah, you're going to be missing out on potential gains that you could be banking along the way. Now, I'm not one to speculate on price. I have no idea where this is going to go, but I do know that the mechanics supporting this project could mean that this goes to the moon. Who knows, right? You've got to be in it to win it, and that is why I took a position. I'd strongly urge you, if you're somebody who's looking at making significant gains in the industry, you want to generate a potential fortune in the crypto space, this could be the one. Who knows? Again, 3.6x your miner value. And as I said, the value of the coin is increasing, so you get to bank that increase in value. So check this out, guys. This is Infinity Pi. I wanted to rush through this as quickly as possible, but I really, at the same time, wanted to get some of the fundamentals of this project firmly embedded into your mind. This is an opportunity here that you could take advantage of today from just $500. Click the link directly beneath this video, register your account, bind to my invite link, purchase your miner as soon as you can, or, unfortunately, you're just going to continue to watch the value of this token rising. Now, I kick myself a little bit because I kind of forgot about this project, that I took this position. I didn't look at this project. I've been busy on, my businesses offline as well. And I took a look at this. It was a buddy of mine who gave me the heads up and said, oh, did you look at this project again? And I remembered I took a position, I took a look, and I was blown away. And I was like, man, I should have been paying more attention. So this is what I really want to suggest to you, is that you pay attention to trends, pay attention to what has happened in the industry, other coins that you may have missed out on. Now you have an opportunity, a window of opportunity, because it will not last forever. Right now you're at a point where the token price is low. Get in right now at the point where it is low. You don't really want to do it at a point where this is sitting at $50, $100. Now, I don't know if it will reach those values. Like I said, it could blow right past those values. We will have to wait and see. Either way, it's a risk, it is a gamble. But one thing I do know is, with supply and demand in the markets, the demand is high for projects like this and coins like this. Why? Because people want to make money. The supply is also restricted in such a way. It's engineered to be restricted, which can only lead to one direction, which is up. Now, I can't guarantee that, of course. That would be unethical for me to do that. But one thing I would say is, don't miss out on a project where the coin value could be 5x, 10x, even 100x over the course of the next 2 to 3 months from now. I don't know, I can't call it. All I do know is that this has already seen massive 4,000x plus growth already. So now is your chance to take advantage of a project that is flourishing in value right now. Click the link directly beneath this video. I'm going to be sharing more of my journey, my updates, my progress, all that good stuff. I'm excited to share this with you. We've been a part of other projects in the past. Unfortunately, they didn't quite cut it, right? We did extremely well with them, but they didn't quite cut it. This is built in such a way and took all the learnings from many other failed projects, and it is built with intention. It is built with the intention to help members in the community actually win. And now you have that chance simply by clicking the link directly beneath this video. Listen, if you want to reach out to me on Telegram, make sure that you do so. Sub to the channel, sub to our YouTube channel, sub to our Telegram channel. I'll keep you updated with my progress along the way with Infinity Pi. Right, guys, I will see you in the next video. I appreciate your time. Let's go get them.